Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for December the 18th, 2023. T-minus 7 days till Christmas if you're doing the Christmas thing. Well, it's Christmas whether you're doing it or not, but greetings everybody. Let me get into chat here. I've had an adventure morning of my clocks being slightly off. There we go. We are live currently, so my clock downstairs as I'm in voice chat. Just takes a minute for me to wake up. Oh, hold on, it's still, oh, what, you do Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day, Pie? Because I know it's not the 19th there yet. Somehow there got to be dog hair in my coffee. We'll ignore the fact that there's a dog on my lap. Anyway, so I was downstairs putting away pizza. And the clock down there said it was 5:58, so I'm like, no problem, I can pour an extra cup. I can get up here. 6:01. Slight difference in the clocks. Hi, Chris. How are you doing?
Just sitting at home, continuing my 4 days sick leave.
Well,
gotta get back tomorrow.
Oh, I can do some. Oh, Pie, we do Christmas Eve here. Well, I used to do Christmas Eve. That used to be the party at my brother-in-law's house, and then we do Christmas Day at home with the family. But I don't have I have family here, but I'm not going to drive over to my son's house right after he's done with work, because he has to work on the 24th. And then drive home, and then
24th is a Sunday, my God.
Yeah. 24th is a Sunday. Yeah. Traditionally, his business isn't open on the 24th, but they decided to do it this year and run an experiment to see if they have a lot of customers come in or not. So it's an experiment. They get off early, but... So he works for Games Workshop. And they pretty much let each store calculate what are the best days to be open, because each store is only open 5 days a week for 8 hours.
Games Workshop? What was that?
Games Workshop, they make Warhammer, Age of Sigmar. They make 3 or 4 games. Big international company based out of Nottingham, England.
All right. No, sorry, I don't think it's a thing in Poland, so I'm just...
It might not be, yeah. So anyway, Warhammer is, and Age of Sigmar is, you buy little plastic models and you put them together and you paint them, and that's like 50% of what you do. And then you calculate the statistics for your armies, and you go out and you have battles with your friends at the stores. They have game boards and tables, so you can go out there and you can do gaming all day.
Sounds like fun.
It is fun.
I had a friend at high school who used to do... not plastic, but he actually used some sort of, I don't know what it's called, styrofoam, I guess.
Really?
But it was a pressed kind of styrofoam. He was doing the entire things for it, like towers, miniaturized towers, walls, buildings with little furniture inside of it. He painted it, he spray painted it, put plants into it that looked like miniaturized trees and stuff, and he did figurines as well.
Yeah, these start with the figurines. Think of it as D&D, with the actual models and everything. Let's see here. No, I don't know. Those are jobs. I don't want jobs. I want locations in continental Europe. Don't want jobs.
Okay, I guess we'll never get rid of that stupid bug. I can't even change my ships in space.
We will now. When I raise the money. When I raise the money to take over, I will get a good quality team going here. No, that's keeps taking me back to jobs. I don't want that's why I always go back to jobs. I'm looking at Games Workshop. I don't want the jobs, I just want the locations. Okay, warhammer.com. Yes. Let's see, where are we? Okay. Accept cookies, Poland. Somebody gave me a follow. Ooh. Grind time. Thank you so much for the follow.
Yeah, Yeah, effectively they can't fly, I can't swap a ship. And none of them are actually equipped with anything right now. Lovely.
Yeah. So I'm looking for locations here. Warhammer Community, Warhammer Plus, Citadel Colors. Find a store, that's the one I want.
It's like the loadouts are ignored. There isn't even a message that there's a cooldown before I can click it again. There's nothing. Like it pretends like the loadouts don't exist.
And I think that's not across the board. It's just some characters, some players. Pi, if that's the one about the selling stuff, I responded to you and it was yes, please. If you want to sell stuff, go for it. I think we've raised like 5 million, 6 million so far for the fleet. Good morning, Grind Time. How are you doing today? Let me jump in here. See if anyone's in quarantine. Let me know if you get into quarantine and I'll pull you out of there. Excellent. So Grind Time, do you play Warhammer as well as Star Trek Online? You play Star Trek Online as well as Warhammer? Pi, keeping a full set is not a problem at the moment. Does anybody need a recipe for the winter event? Pi and I are hoarding treasure. Oh, Star Trek's an excellent game. I've been chatting with Dante. He had somebody new to the game approach him because he had no idea how to do a build. And I think he was in zone chat, which is probably never the way you want to get advice. Zone chat is poison. Zone chat is cancer. Is that a chef's kiss, Pi?
It looks like it.
It sure does. I like that one. I like that. Well, the good news is I've got phaser damage in space on this tune. Grind Time, I need a new ship. Well, I hope you're doing the winter event. You'll get a new ship. But aside from that, there are tons of ships out there. Is there something specific you're looking for? So I have phaser damage on this tune, and I've got damage on my other account too for space. So we could do some spacey stuff today. And while I'm at it, I should go look under Dante and see what we've got coming up for today. Dante, where are you, Dante? How'd you get all the way down there? It is our sort of Christmas party today at the office.
Sort of?
Well, the powers that be, namely my boss, decided she didn't want us to have a Christmas party. She'd rather build that into the annual office meeting, which will be later this year. Good way to muck up with people's brains is go, no, you can't have a Christmas. What the heck? We can't have a Christmas party? So unofficially, each of the department heads is taking people out today. Oh, today is Defend Rio Station. Wednesday is repair 50,000 hull of teammates. And Friday is deliver prisoners or tribbles. If you're doing the tribbles, there's tons in the fleet banks. Just take them. Just take those tribbles out there. Let's see. New ships. Where can you get a new ship without spending a fortune? Obviously, the exchange has ships, but the exchange is a little crazy. Obviously, you can grind out the winter ship. If you haven't started that already, do grind the winter ship. Join the fleet. We're giving away stuff. We are going to have one more party this year because I kind of screwed up on the winter event and put it on the wrong date. Oops! So I'm thinking about doing a New Year's Eve party. Not another 12-hour event, just a shorter one. Or just complete the winter event, yes.
Okay, I guess I'm forced to fly on the Odyssey today. I mean, Lexington.
Grind Time, you get ships as you rank up, so grab them. Buy ships when you can afford it. Ask around those, because some ships are just kind of yeah. Yeah, they do sometimes. Hang on, let me see if I've got a tune that's sitting on any ships I've never used and will never use. Oh, hold on, that's the wrong account. Give me a sec. Let me go grab my other account.
I decided to change a character and I've been locked out of the game.
Yeah.
Like, this game is... At times, like, other online game working the same way as SDO does would probably be considered broken.
Well, it's not a bug. It's not a glitch. It's a feature. You have to keep saying the mantra to yourself. Okay, so we've raised roughly 1 million of the, I'm guessing 250 million is what I'd like. Rachel says we should be able to buy this for about 173. If we raise 200, that gives me 27 million in working capital for upgrading equipment and bringing on some more people. But that means we still have 249 million to go, folks. So if you'd like to contribute to the $249 million to buy, I guess it's Deca or Deka now, let me know if you run into some money. I am playing the lottery. I'm investing $2 because it's currently, I think it's still like 500 million. What was that? Oh, that's weird. Hang on a second. There we go. Whew. Alrighty. Let me see what the lottery is at the moment. The Powerball is... Did anybody win it? Nobody won the $535 million for the Powerball on Saturday. So I guess we still have a chance. What were the numbers? Any of my numbers? Oh, good. Not one of my numbers got picked. Yay! That means I've got a better chance today because, you know, it didn't get picked the other day. And the Mega Millions is... Latest winnings. Nobody won. No, hold it. Did somebody win it? 28 million on Friday. But it doesn't say if anybody won it. Whatever it wasn't me winning it, so we have to wait one more week before I can buy Deca. Or Deka. At least. So let me see what I've got in my ship stash here, if anything.
Even you.
Do I have any ships sitting around? Oh, you know what I probably do have? Hang on a second here. Nope, those are events. That's other stuff. Come on, gotta have some stuff here. That's bound to account. That's a T5. That's also bound to account. That doesn't help me. Bound to account. Come on, give me something that's not bound to account. All my ship coupons. Ooh, there we go. Hey, Grind Time, are you playing on console or on PC? What is your in-game handle? What's your @ handle? Like mine's @Brondo_mom. What's your handle in the game? I hear somebody has trouble. Ooh! This squeaky door, apparently. Or maybe it's a cat. It's Ed. Good morning, Ed.
How are you?
I am really happy. It's a short day today because we're going to have lunch instead of working this afternoon. I got to remember to override the alarms. And then I have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but Thursday will probably be a half day because, you know, my boss is one of those people who's like walking through the office. You done with your work? It's 11 a.m. Yeah. He goes, what you doing for the rest of the day? I say, yeah, I'll find some stuff. And he goes, oh, or you could do it from home. Or I could do it from home. He goes, bye. I love my boss. So it's kind of like a maybe 4-day week, more likely 3.5-day week. Entirely possible it's a 3-day week, followed by a 4-day weekend.
Nice.
Yes. This makes up for the fact that I put in 50 hours last week, and I probably will work a lot over the upcoming 4 days because, you know what? Rent and Christmas presents.
Right.
Yeah. I got gift cards from the office, which are going to be the presents for my nieces and nephews, because, you know, what do you get adults? Give them gift cards. They can go out and spend it. And then I realized I didn't know their addresses.
Either I just realised what a stupid internet operator I have.
Oh, there's always that, yes.
Do you know what they invented?
What?
Like, I have just one thing with them. I have internet. We'll have good fiber wire. And in order to pay just like $5 less, you have to log in one time over the month into their app. Otherwise, you're going to pay $5 more.
Oh, no, definitely log into the app. And I'm glad you said
I don't have an app. I don't have an app because I want to limit the amount of apps on my phone that I don't use. And this is internet. I don't need to use anything there. So
yeah, but it's
just
$5.
Yeah, I know, but I can log into the webpage. It's just like I don't always remember to do that because, like, you know, you have a life. I started like monitoring to log into an app once a month.
There's a lot of things I do on the first of the month just to make them the first of the month. All the things.
Yeah, my cycles are all kind of all over the place, so it's not the first of the month.
Well, I have taxes that I have to do because we have our book for sale, and even though we don't pay taxes because all the sales are in Illinois.
Oh.
Okay, so when we sell at conventions, we have to pay the local sales tax, but we don't actually sell things. But once you get in the system for doing the taxes, you have to file every month. So it's now this automated thing. On the first, I file my taxes, which is just click, 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 done. I do something else, click, 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 done, and we're done. Because things that go out of that cycle, like the taxes here from 2022 that my friend acquaintance asked me to file, haven't been done yet. And I just don't actually care.
Yeah.
Hey, if he'd wanted his taxes done on time, he should have done them.
Well, our taxes in here are kind of automated now, so we don't... Unless you have, like, some different weird sources of income here as an individual, or you have a company, you just leave it. It's done automatically by the taxing office. You can just, like... Because that's what the thing of 1% of your tax being signed off to some charity, and you have the choice to choose charity for it. But other than that, you don't need to log into it or verify that in any way. It's just like if you just work and you have the one income source.
That's true here too. I mean, the taxes are taken out automatically. However, at the end of the year, you file your taxes. You go in and you say, yes, those are all correct, but I overpaid, or more often, I underpaid. I prefer to overpay because it's less of a surprise. This year's going to be really interesting. Actually, next year's going to be really interesting. Since this year I'm still technically married. Next year I won't be.
Oh, right.
Well, because I'm a
that
widow.
Distinction.
Yeah, so being a widow makes you head of household, and you're not married because there's no joint income, no joint money going out. And so it changes everything. So I will... As soon as I get all my papers, which will be around February 1st, I will send them off to my accountant, and he will then say things like, hey, you're going to have a lot of taxes next year. Let's start prepaying all of this stuff so at the end of the year you're in balance and maybe there's a couple of bucks going each way, and that's it. This is why you have a good accountant. And I have a good investment guy, too. So on this account, I have Tetrion damage in space and AP damage on space, so we can, once I get something off to grind time here, we can go beat the heck out of stuff.
I've got disruptor damage in space, but swapping to a ship that actually has disruptors is kind of like not working. I've tried everything.
Well, can't you reload them from like space or from ESP?
It's a completely different build, and like not all of this. Yeah.
How much disruptor damage do you have to
do? It worked.
Oh, well, there you go.
Quite a lot, 500,000. But it worked. Oh my god! Finally.
Okay, so grind time. I know you're trying to log in using GeoForce. You know you can just bypass it and go in through the game. That way you don't have to wait.
GeForce.
Yeah, there's GeoForce now. If you're using GeForce now, you can go in through their site to get to the game, but you can also bypass it.
I have a Steam version. I don't even use Steam to launch SDO because it's
I just
taking
launched directly.
too much time.
Oh,
Yeah.
You should have an exe file in your hard drive, and that would be. Let me pull this up here. Desktop. Wakey, wakey, computer. Let's see. I can
Is
tell
it
you.
still asleep?
Oh, it's just. Oh, it's putting things on. Oh, that's interesting. That wasn't what I expected.
What happened?
Okay. It started pulling up my PDF files for some reason.
No.
Let's see. I must have left them on from the other day. Let's see. Star Trek Online live. Where are we? Come on. Where's my file? Am I in the wrong file? Star Trek Online live. Where's my exe? Okay, my brain's going. Where is my file for Star Trek Online? C drive, Star Trek Online. Right.
Depends how you installed it. If it's from
I did it.
Arc,
Yeah, it's straight out of
it's
the
a
game
bit
from
different.
Arc. But I know where it should be, and
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it.
I got it from Steam, so I have it in Steam apps in common somewhere in the folder.
Oh, you're on. Okay, so you're. Well, hold on. You didn't get anything installed to your game or to your.
Chromebook. So wait, is that like from cloud?
How do you do it off the cloud?
I
There's
mean,
nothing.
you probably have to launch a launcher
Yeah,
that
so he's
has
having to
like
go
cloud.
through GeForce, and therein lies the problem.
Oh, if it's from cloud and GeForce, then you need to launch GeForce.
Yes, he did. Cloud gaming. There's a reason we don't do cloud gaming. I'm still curious. What do you do
Oh,
with this thing?
cloud gaming. Yeah, you just confirmed it.
Pi, why am I not finding
If you have an
Pi?
account, if you've created an account in STO, you can just download the Steam version on your computer and have it like physically installed, and you can just omit all the cloud launches and everything. It saves time, basically. You just put the launcher shortcut in your start menu or on your desktop and just run it from
Yeah,
there.
but that Chromebook's not going to have the power to run the game.
That's a really good point.
Oh, I forgot the Chromebooks, what they are. Right, so you're bound to your GeForce launcher then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Windows based, which means that it was it's not the same thing. Yeah, I just had my brain unlocked in that part of the memory which remembers what Chromebooks are.
So that's the shortcut that's built into my hard drive on my not Chromebook. Well, let me know when you're on and send me your name because I have something for you. And in
I got it directly in program files, okay.
Yeah.
Steam's pathway is a bit more complicated.
Ooh, grind time, you called me ma'am. Thank you. The only people who call me ma'am are my students. And my fellow martial arts people.
Yes, ma'am.
And last week we had some visitors in our office for 3 days doing a factory acceptance testing. And they're all from Atlanta. And they were all saying, ma'am. And I'm like, oh, you guys definitely are from the South. And they say, no, we're all from the Navy. Okay, well, ma'am works there too.
Reminds me of the conversation Janeway had with Paris and Kim at the very first episode in the pilot. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am is good in the crunch time. Captain is the best way.
Yes.
I like the way she kind of settled that up front. Like she didn't like wait until he he makes a mistake somewhere down the line, she won't like to properly explain it.
Well, in martial arts, females can
Because
be ma'am or sir. And both are acceptable, usually based on the preference of the person
I think it's
who's being
because
addressed.
yeah, I think it's because in TNG, I'm not sure about DS9. I don't remember too many commanders and female commanders in DS9, but in TNG, they always called them sir, even if they were ma'am. If there was a female commander, they always answered sir, and Janeway didn't like that.
Ah. Well, there's female commanders in TNG, but we don't see them addressed too often outside of doctor or counselor. So
Yeah, but when they are called sir.
I'll have to go back and watch that.
Yeah, I remember distinctly. I don't remember which
Or-
one, but
Or occasionally Mister.
Mr. Yeah, that happens, but I can't imagine addressing a senior officer as Mr.
I know.
That
That's
would
kind
not
of-
fly.
That would be falling out of line, kind of. I don't know.
So in my school for martial arts, if you're a lower rank, you would be addressed as your name, Susan, George, whatever, when you're talking to them. If you're talking to somebody who's a higher rank, it depends on their rank. So obviously Grandmaster, Senior Master, Master, those are all those things. But you're black belt and, let's say, not a master level, you are Mr. or Ms. last name. And if you are a high-ranking color belt, you are Mr. or Miss first name. So I would address Master Jones. He would address me because I'm his rank as Miss Roth. I would address the guy next to me, though, as Mr. Sam, because he is a high-ranking color belt. And, getting to learn all these things, who do you have to stand up to, how low do you have to bow, and all that stuff. We don't do it as much in Hapkido as we did it in Taekwondo, which is much more protocol-driven. And there is the fine art, too. You're in a crowded room with hundreds of martial artists, and you're trying to figure out who you bow to and who you don't bow to. You just look at the ground and don't pay attention to the belt. Just don't look up, and then you're not required to bow. Or talk. Okay, no problem, Grind Time. Let me know when you're in. And by the way, should you not be able to log in before we're done for the day, send me a message in Discord. Or here in this, and I have something for you. Which will make you have some fun, as long as you're on PC. Alright, so I've got the spacey damage and groundy damage. And
Good. Disruptor damage to undead ships and shields in space to repair. So quite a lot of spacey stuff.
let me grab an AP ship.
Let all naughty children beware.
What do you have as an AP ship?
I've got two of them. I have got my ever-popular tank. Good morning, Obi-Wan. Which is on Keth-Za, and on Kethka I have the class Cannon Gagarin. I
do like the jelly ship. It's not a frequently seen ship in space.
the jelly ship. Oh, the one I was
Jelly
just on.
ship.
Yeah, I love that ship.
Yeah, the one that has...
Well, that's my
okay.
POS torpedo build, unfortunately. It is a terrible torpedo build. I never did it right. I have the torps.
What's the layout of it? Does it have like 4x4 or 5x3?
I think it's 4-3.
Oh. 4-3, that's...
Yeah, it's
Sciencey destroyer then
yeah,
or something.
it really needs to be upgraded to a T6X, and then I need to take some time. Obi-Wan, take a couple of seconds to get in here. Id, are you in game today, or are you just chillaxing and having some time?
I'm just kind of... I'm in game, but I'm just sitting there.
Okay, well, if you'd like to join us, that's totally amazing. We'd love to have you.
I've taken my slowest, biggest... one of the biggest ships I have. It turns like a brick, but I love it.
Gosh, I've got
I don't think you've seen me fly one. I
Got
don't think you've seen me
horrible
fly it.
Tetrion weapons on the ship. Probably going to have to do a second thing with Tets. We'll see.
By the way, I've noticed that the assimilator is actually bigger than the Borg Juggernaut that we had
Yes,
in the
it is.
game
It
quite
is,
a
and
while,
it's-
and I was surprised.
Well, I think they're trying to stay a little bit proportionate, but it's the reason that the zoom function has been changed slightly, so you can get all of the ship into one screen. That's
Oh,
why.
that explains it.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't sure. My buddy was telling me about that earlier this week, and I was like, really? I haven't noticed, because mostly I'm flying like medium-sized ships.
Musin
So I
knew
didn't
about
know.
this because somebody had clued him in that's why they were doing it. This was before they announced the assimilator. So apparently Musin is our go-to person for scuttlebutt when we need to get info that nobody else has.
So it was released. So that change was introduced because of the assimilator.
Correct. Yes.
My buddy assumed it's because of the rumor about the universe class being revamped because it's so big.
That
But I
rumor
was
still
like-
exists out there. Good morning, Cliff.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not sure if it's. I've heard that Thomas Maron, I don't know
Maroney.
how to pronounce it. Maroney came into someone's stream and he said that the universe is on the list of ships that are going to receive a revamp.
Yes,
But,
he did say that. Good morning, Wolfie.
well, there you go. Then this is definitely something that's going to happen. I'm glad because universe is probably one of the last ships to revamp that has been existing in the game for so long
Yes. Yeah.
without a retouch.
Thomas likes to jump into chat sometimes, so
I should start streaming to STO then.
yes, you should.
Not that I'll expect him to.
Why
ever pop in,
don't you?
but-
Yes, you should. You should.
I used to, but my old laptop didn't actually quite take well to me streaming the game and playing it at the same time. I think it was just about the performance overall, and the
I'm
laptop is
Planning to
more than 6
upgrade
years old.
and get a new laptop. Mom, you might want to turn Chris down on Discord. He's a bit loud and peaking. Okay, thank you.
Okay, shut me down then.
Hang on, let's see what you're at. Oh, you're at normal volumes. That's weird.
I haven't changed anything in my audio settings.
No, it's not you.
All the
It's
same.
probably from the weekend we had a lot of issues with volume on the other channel. Yeah. Let's see, there's that.
New textures, more than that. I think it's more. It's about new physical model to fit more accurately to what it looks like in canon, which is going to be interesting because technically Universe class was only seen on the display, on like a master display or something like it. We've never seen it physically in the show.
There's a really nice video on the Roddenberry archives.
Yeah, except it's inaccurate.
Yeah.
And Doug Drexler made sure that they are actually going to rework that model because he hated it. It wasn't consulted, it was just more like their vision of that design, and he really disliked it, and he made sure that he reached out to them and said that this is an inaccurate depiction. I mean, I liked it. Aesthetically, it was pleasing, but I totally saw that I think Drexler's gonna hate it. And I was right, and he hated it because he reached out and told them to fix it. I think they said they will fix it, but I haven't looked it up and seen if they've re-uploaded a new version or something.
Speaking of ships, Darkthorn let me know about the 2023 and 2024 Ships of the Line calendars, both of which have got ships by Thomas and Donnie Versega.
Nice.
So, of course, I promptly ordered them because, nerd. It's that or puppies. We have two choices.
Speaking about things, how are the Hellspawn?
Fortunately, they're sleeping, which makes up for yesterday when they were being annoying as heck. I had to do some...
My dog was that.
They
Like
spent the entire day yesterday going, Mom, okay, I'll take you for a long walk. Just let me get some stuff done. And no, they weren't letting me do anything, so I wound up working till like 10 last night to catch up on paperwork. And I forgot to do the payroll, but that's okay. But that's okay. It's overtime. I needed the overtime this week. Speaking of, let me put that in before I forget.
Hey, do we have enough people to run the snow TFO?
Maybe. Give me a second here.
So Whoopi. Hi, Whoopi.
Hello.
Hey, Wolf. What are you doing?
Doing much better than I did earlier this week.
Well, that is good. There. The joy of being able to do my payroll remotely. Wolfie, let me send you an invitation here. Are you in?
Yeah, I was still loading in,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm in now.
I was going to say, I didn't see you there.
Nice.
Yay! I got an invite.
Well, we have 4 players. I mean, we could probably pug the Winter TFO pretty easily.
What's that?
The winter.
Winter TFO.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can find all the presents and stuff because I've been having such a hard time to find the presents because everybody's just rushing through it.
Yep. Oh, well, okay. We can do that. Chris, are you up for one ground thing? I know ground is not your favorite.
I mean, normal ground stuff, sure. Christmas stuff, not really. I don't know what to do with them. I've never played them.
Oh, you don't really have to do much of anything except... Do you have any winter weapons?
Nope.
Okay, then just grab snowballs and throw them at people.
Where's my... How do I find my winter weapons?
If you have winter weapons, click on weapons and then just scroll down and see what you've got. They all have goofy names like Freezing Mist or... I don't have a lot on this tune. I find one weapon is usually sufficient, and I just find the one that's fun.
Just like inventory weapons?
It would be under your inventory. They tend to be epic.
What if I put it in my bank?
Could be in your bank, could be in your inventory.
Dang it.
Let's see. They're
So
titled...
complicated.
Oh, those are those things. What are they?
Hail's my favorite.
Hail is
Dual
fun.
pistols.
Caramel Assault.
I've had like 12 shots. I can't find that.
Let's see. Winter weapons
I don't know what
just
I'm
have their
doing.
name.
Where's...
I found, I
If
found
I
a
ever
person
had
with a
them,
very interesting name.
Wolfie, Cliff says hello. Chris says hello. Chris. Yeah, Cliff says hello to Wolfie.
How are you?
Is there mail at the Winter Wonderland?
Yes, absolutely. If you go to the center where I'm standing right now, at Q's friendly customer service.
Mail bank. Nope. Not there. Next one.
But if you don't have a weapon, you can just grab snowballs. Snowballs are free. Pick them up throughout the map.
My bank. Oh, there's got to be something in here.
I'd be happy to share my weapons, but they're bound to account once you buy them.
Yeah, I remember we talked about this at one point, and then
I just had them so much that we share some of the weapons. Like, geez.
So
Nice.
you could
You're
give
happy.
him the ornaments.
Do I have enough ornaments to give people? Let's see what
12th
I've got.
anniversary party horn. Is that good?
No, that's just a party horn. Let's see. Do I have ornaments here? I have
I
ornaments.
want a party though.
Partying is good. Oh, I have a recipe pie.
The big one. Is this one of them?
Yes, the big one is definitely one of them.
Yeah. Like Pip. Wait, no, it's swap my weapon. No, I want that weapon in my inventory. What?
Slot the weapon. That works
Okay, I
too.
fixed it.
Does anybody want to buy some? I've got some ornaments and stuff here.
Oh yeah, I have stuff from the event from the other years. I don't.
Oh yeah, you can use them.
I'll probably never use it.
Well, yeah. That never stops me from collecting stuff. Where to go?
Hello, drawing time. Welcome in.
Let's see, Wonderland gear. Don't I have to
Oh,
talk to this guy? Yes, the fragment exchange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a snowman fight.
Do that.
Is that snowball fight? Yes, it is. Maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow we will do ground stuff.
I always do the race because it's very easy.
Well, it's not supposed to be complex. It's supposed to be an easy way for you to do your dailies. You know, give you a little fun, but not make it so challenging you can't accomplish it.
I will blow your mind on that.
It is participation trophy type thing. Yeah, I like to switch over to Kitty Cat and see how fast I can do it.
What's that?
Kitty Cat? Sylvia's feline charm from a Halloween event a couple of years ago. So, let me get someplace where you can see this. So this is Sylvia's feline charm here. Put it on and you become a black cat. And black cats have great jumping ability, and they stop fast.
I don't. Do I get a token for a snowball fight?
Yeah. You get stuff for doing the snowball fights.
Like the event one? Oh no, mine's still on timer for 6 hours. Oh man.
Kitty cats also can jump up these pretty cool walls, so you don't have to worry about sliding backwards because they have kitty claws. Yeah, cat is great. It lasts almost all the way through to the very end. You can do it, by the way, by going to CQ, and if he converts you, let's see, do your worst Q, because he will turn you into something cute that will also fly through things. Not as fast as the kitty cat, but you can run the races in your Q form.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Remember when we did... Aw,
I think we did it like all together too.
Yes, we did Operation Wolf as animals, which was excellent. There's nothing like having a puppy carrying a nice Tommy gun shooting down the Terrans.
Does the snowball fight yield anything?
Yeah, the snowball fight gets you stuff. You always get stuff.
And you don't need to accept a mission for that.
No, you just have to start playing it. There's no accepting stuff. This goes back. You're here. You're in it.
Man, that reminds me of Star Wars Galaxies. Like they had that's like how they had world events too when they were seasonal.
Mm-hmm.
Same exact system.
Yep.
The games today would go back to this system. It was so much fun.
Well, like I said, if somebody helps me raise another $249 million, I will buy the company. We will buy the company.
Star Wars Galaxies?
No, not Star
Dude,
Wars
that's
Galaxy.
big
Star
money.
Trek Online. Star Wars Galaxy is probably...
Fine. It was a better game. Don't you dare fight me on that.
Do I have anything I need from the EPO lady? No. Nothing.
Oh
you
man,
lady.
What?
they need to make the Snowverlord more tough because
I know. But the thing is, if you want to, you can jump from instance to instance to instance. So go to the busiest instance, you'll get that Snowverlord, then you can jump into another one that's still running. I have done 3 in one snowball fight.
I think
So-
Wolfie means the opposite, where it's more fun to actually fight a tougher boss.
Well, it all depends on what your purpose is. If you want to do a tougher one, then you go to the Snowverlord in the Snowconian one. That one's tougher.
Wait, what? There's a different name.
The Snowconian in Cones of Conduct?
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you meant like a different instance that has just a tougher
No,
one.
don't I wish.
That'd be wild.
I would love that.
Hello,
Hello, Joshua. How are you? Hey,
Hello.
what the heck?
Good.
How did I not do that? Is he done? Is he fully cooked? He is fully cooked. Let's go over here and turn him in.
What?
Do we have a Marks weekend coming up? No, I don't care about that. What am I saying?
I think we need to clean out Dark Moon Consortium's inventory. Again.
No, we've already done that once. We're not cleaning it out again.
I can't log in. I can't log in Star Trek Online.
Why not?
Only if it cleans out to our inventory, right?
Hey, a lot of these. Oh, I did have something I was going to do.
The reason why I got an error when I logged in the first time.
Honestly,
Yeah,
my inventory might as well be used as a clan one, because I don't log in often enough.
yeah,
Wait, you
I
got no
had a little
spaces
bit of
in
a slow
inventory.
loading as well.
Yeah, that's what a couple other people have said this morning. Things are crowded. I think people are
Come on,
actually
you just cleaned that on Saturday.
No, that was a different
Pretty
tune.
Oh, so we have to do that for every tune you log into?
I have 44 tunes, so yes.
Let's see how many points I have.
44 tunes. Do the math. But on this one,
I think collectively we can surely pull that off.
well, okay, so I've been running this. I ran this tune quite a bit yesterday and didn't go over to ESD to sell things. That's why I wish they had a vendor here that actually let you sell things. I'd sell it through the holiday vendor, but they don't.
15,000 times 45 tunes.
48.
Okay, give me a second.
There are no patrols with Undine, are there?
Patrols with Undine, no. There are not. If you need to
So-
kill Mundine, you have to go do the battle zone at the Allied Sphere, or pick up
Yeah, I know.
Viscous Cycle, or I think there's 1 or 2 story missions, but they only have a few in it. It's not
So-
really great.
The
As
amount
is
of
tradition.
points you're going to need to effectively state a coup on Dartmoor Consortium's inventory is 720,000.
Oh, that's easy. 720,000 piece of
God.
cake.
That's to stake a coup for the entire stream.
Yep.
Probably.
And that would be like multiple streams worth as I go through each one going, should I keep it? Should I keep it? Remember the last time? And people were like, and nobody wanted to make the commitment for me. So if you're not buying the privilege, you're buying the responsibility.
Yes, and there's
yeah.
a few people in your chat who would more than take the privilege of doing it.
That's fine. A lot of times I'm just keeping stuff because I'm not sure if I'm ever going to use it. It's like real life. So
So I keep stuff.
why do I keep stuff? Because I don't know if I'm ever going to use it.
No, I said that's how.
You're a
I-
hoarder, aren't you?
In a way,
the same.
yes. I will tell you, in real life, not so much. In real life, it's been like, oh my God, do I really need this? Can't I throw it away? And people will be like, sentimental value. No. I
March for deletion.
You know the crazy thing is? In exactly 9,000 dill time, I'll be under 1.5 million dill.
finally. You mean
Yeah.
Or.
Oh, yeah. Finally grinding that down.
Well, I'm not going to
Dilly
give up my
dilly.
tribbles because I realized that I've got some fortune cookies sitting in the fleet bank. And I can
But there's no
roam.
limit for the lithium in ore. You can have as much as you like.
Well, you can have as much ore as... I think there's a limit on the ore.
10 million.
Is that what it is?
Yep. I checked.
So I'm right below the max capacity then. Okay.
But remember, you're always going to... Or you can't distribute amongst your tunes. You can only distribute the lithium or collect it in one spot.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
the thing is,
I
have
never
every
liked
tune
that
pick up
system.
some ore. Well, there's a reason for it. They want
Yeah,
to...
they
that
don't want
far
us
in
to
advance?
exchange the Zen too quickly.
Well, that's part of it, but that's more limited by market. But the whole point of having the 8,000, because remember, the lithium used to be the currency for purchasing everything. They added Zen at some point to drive more cash sales. But with ore, if you limit people to only being able to get 9,000 per tune per day, if you max it out, if people want to get a ton of the lithium, it forces them to get multiple tunes, more engagement. It is an engagement driver.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Hey, we're going to be out of time here before we have a chance to do anything. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, I was about to ask about that.
Well, I was waiting for everyone to tell me they had their toys.
I have my toy.
I thought we were only waiting for one person.
No, I was waiting for you. And is everybody here? Should we do the winter TFO and then we'll do a space TFO? How's that? And then I
have a
will go to
stunning
work.
gun.
I'm game.
Okay. So let me switch out my.
I'm always ready when I'm here.
Okay, I didn't know. Let me get into
guys
our.
are.
You know I'm always ready with snowballs and
Haven't
and
I-
my snowy weapons.
I have internal resistance towards space events. Winter events.
Well, we're going to drag you on this one. So we just need one person to do it. There we go. We will?
We will.
Unfortunately.
Oh, don't be a board king.
Too late.
A Borg king.
Board
What?
I
king.
just find them anticlimactic. I just feel
King of
them
the Borg.
kicking me out of the
man.
immersion of the game.
Well, we're just here to help out Wolfie with this one. So if you don't have winter weapons, come over here and grab some snowballs.
I have
Well-
winter weapons, but I'm still gonna grab some snowballs.
Just to throw at Dartmoor Consortium.
Yes.
Yeah, don't tell me when to touch balls and not to touch balls.
Okay, so our goal here is to make sure that Wolfie gets the recipe. Do you need candy too, Wolfie?
I actually recently found that I could find candy.
Candy's pretty easy. It's getting it before the other people, which is why having a team with you that won't take the candy and will defend you while you take the candy works really well. Same with the gingerbread men. Cliff says I have all the
Yes.
weapons.
That's what we're doing.
Well,
You know,
I'm not really too worried about the candy. I just want to find the present.
I found some toys that even work from
Okay.
the other areas.
The present's right up here on the staircase, Wolfie. The staircase
All right,
right next to
cool.
us. We will shoot things while you go get it.
Bring it on, snowminks.
Ooh, Trixie and Bubble candy recipe. Nice.
And it's different for everybody. By the way, if you start to pick it up and you don't take it and it's not a recipe you like, it will change. So the recipe
And
I
I
got
found some candy as
is
well.
last year's fruitcake. Oh, I ordered a fruitcake for this year, which hopefully will be here by the...
Someone pick this one up. Find me.
Did we find any frozen cookie people?
Well, I've got a gingerbread counselor, but I haven't found a frozen person yet.
I found snowballs.
There's snowballs every place.
And there's more glowing candy.
Okay, so there's another councilman over there if somebody needs the councilman. Over here in front of this building, right here, if somebody needs a councilman. To get your ginger buddy or ginger friend.
I've never saved one of these guys
Save one.
before.
There is an accolade that goes with it. There's ginger
Oh.
friend, ginger buddy, and something else. I can't remember the third one. So it's like 10, 25, and 50. And you don't get them with everyone. I haven't found a freezing person yet. Oh, there. Nope. Come on. Any frozen ones here? I am not finding a freezing guy this time.
And I can't even throw snowballs. I don't know what the hell's going on.
And there's more glowing candy.
There's lots of candy. There's 2 candies over, 2 or 3 in the big map.
Beans by snow people.
Now
By
the
snog.
Yeti is down here. And there's candy in here too. 2 kinds of candy in here. Let's do a avalanche.
The super sliding movement is super sliding.
I don't have the ability to throw them.
It's either on 1 or 2, if they're in your inventory. Doesn't matter.
Snowballs? No,
Yeah.
I have to have them as an object. It's an item, not weapon.
Right, it's...
Oh no, the snowman has.
Okay, so there's 2 candies out here too, Wolfie. There's one over here on the left. And then there's one hiding back here. It's a pile of stupid peppermint thingies. So, Cliff, this is the fine art of play with a team that will let you do all the stuff. Because they're not in a hurry. And it's only a 15-minute cooldown. I'm not real big on the snowball turrets. So you're throwing them, Cliff.
This is the first time I actually get to see the snowman boss.
Oh, really? Because you're always fighting the Yeti or something? Or getting the recipes?
And trying to find the presents and being left behind. I'm like not even halfway through.
You know
and
they
then
show
I
up on-
either hear the Yeti or they do it the wrong way around and I hear the snowman first.
You know that the recipe is always on the mini-map, right?
I did not know that.
Yes, it will be circled. 2 things show up in green. The location of the Yeti will show up in green, and this location of the recipe will show up in green. It's always got a green circle around it, so just watch your mini-map or pull up your big map and you can take a look at it. Now, since Chris was a good person about letting us play ground, it's time for a little spacey stuff. Chris, what's your choice on space? Since
I
you
don't
were-
know.
Since you were so good about that one, what's one you'd like to do?
I have no preference. I mean, I would probably choose something that's too long, so...
Well, how about Hive Onslaught?
Sure.
Okay. We'll put it on Elite.
You want a tank for
Put it on
that?
what?
I'm tanking. Hold on. Stop. I'm going to clear that one. Stop. Don't accept it.
Let me swap to my
Alright.
other tune and let me get some DPS in there for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of this one. Ah!
Did you accept it?
No. Did somebody accept it?
I declined.
I'm back on my main when you're ready.
Hang on a second. Yeah, because we need to get Joshua in on
You
this one.
seem to be stuck in a wall there, or is it just my game glitching?
Great. It's got me stuck in this thing. It won't let me
Right
out.
now I have. Oh no, I don't.
I'm stuck in this. Hang on. I'm going to break the team. Sorry.
Is playing the Snow TFO actually part of the event?
It should be, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch tunes.
It didn't give me progress, but that's actually good.
Okay. I'm gonna switch over to my other. Come on, where are you, Ketka? My
We
glass
got
cannon.
tons of like ornaments and stuff.
I'll bring my tank then.
Okay, grab your tank, Joshua. Let me re-invite everybody.
I think my game glitched because Obi-Wan Fashobi was stuck running into a
do
gingerbread
it.
house.
Saudi, the tankiest of tanks.
Okay, I sent an invitation to everybody. We should have a full team here. Joshua, Obi-Wan, I sent you an invitation.
Yep.
Okay.
Great. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, let's try that
Yay,
again.
full team! Yoo-hoo! Let's go!
All right.
Yeah.
Player
We-
1.
Wee woo.
Yep.
So I found my camera, as those of you who were around on Saturday saw. I found my stream deck, which I haven't hooked up yet. This means I can make this
You
official.
did?
The only thing I haven't done is I haven't put my glass desk up here, because if I'm moving in 5 months, I am not going to put that thing together and then rebuild it in 4 months. I love the desk. It's wonderful. But on carpeting, it's never level. So it's a pain in the butt. And I will see what my new house has. Those carpeting's nice because the dogs sleep under the desk when I have carpeting. So I'm thinking about doing a New Year's Eve party for the fleet, if anybody might be interested in spending your New Year's Eve in Q's Winter Wonderland and or playing Pew Pew in space.
Pew Pew in space sounds good.
Yes? You know,
Yeah, it does.
I'll
And then maybe a few snowball fights.
yeah, maybe.
oh yeah, they're
We all
probably-
target thingy over there, Wolfie.
Let's see.
Thingy.
Oh, that's interesting. I know why this isn't going. Player 1 is not in this team. Let's see if I can break this.
What did I do?
You didn't do anything. It didn't throw you in the team. That's why it's not
yes.
going. Oh, there it goes. It's going to kick you out, though, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no worries.
Aww.
Yeah, that's been doing that. I need to remind myself to check private to make sure everybody still got teamed.
Hello.
So, Nivilota at Assassin 1978 got pulled in with us.
I blame the holiday spirit.
Let me see if I've got one Tetrion. Yep, no Tetrion weapons on this ship. Oh no, I guess that means when I get back this evening I'll have to do more stuff. Oh no.
As I'm sure you're devastated.
Oh yes, I'm emotionally distraught, especially since, in theory, I should be back home by 1 o'clock.
You know what you should... Do you have the Tetron Cascade on yours? Build?
No, it wasn't coming up.
The Reflecting Tetron Cascade?
Yeah.
From the Reputation? That's a good one to use.
Yeah, I need 50,000. Besides, it'll force me to play more. Oh no, how terrible.
Resistance is futile.
Somebody was
Fork
having
existence is
way-
futile.
Somebody was having way too much fun when they did that. I can't wait for them to put tactical cubes back in here as absolute mothers to be destroyed.
They should be here.
Yeah, well, they've just downgraded assimilators are cubes, cubes are tactical cubes, or tactical cubes are cubes, versus, let's have something really hard to fight now.
Well, it's not a simulators, that's for
It's
sure.
not a simulators. Even spheres are getting easier. It might be power creep, but
Oops.
oops.
My
I've
game
gotten a
lagged,
small
and
ship.
I was right in between a whole bunch of Borg.
Yeah.
Very
They
bad
do
place
first
to
drop.
be.
Sandwich, as
Did
we
they
call
do
it.
kaboom? Yeah, this ship
they
might
went-
be slow, but it is powerful.
That's all that matters. There we go. Let's see if we can get through with one cutscene today. So
If
I
this
got.
is on the lead, this is pretty easy.
No, this is not on Elite. This is on Advanced. Though Elite's gotten easier too. I can do it pretty easily on my tank. I did find out though, if you line up with the center of one of the toothbrush holders and do the mycelium thing, they just kind of go splody.
Which mycelium thing?
The there's the mycelium weapon, the one that takes like 7 seconds to
Oh,
load
it's
up.
not the car thing.
The car thing.
Well, a car, son of a con. That was his, wasn't it?
Yes,
His mycelium weapon.
it was his weapon. That's the one. But it does a lot of damage on those tubes if you get it lined up perfectly.
No, there she goes with that obnoxious thingy.
Yeah, she's gonna die before it's a problem.
I cancelled it anyway.
Oh, well, fine, be that way. See if we care if you make the game fun and easy.
How's that for a tank?
That was fine. That was fine. Kept me from dying, and this ship is a glass cannon.
Oh, you're back into the Gagarin.
I'm back in my Gagarin, but I love the Gagarin.
I mean, the Gagarin is a nice looking ship. I remember, this is the mirror one, right?
No, this is regular. I don't like the mirror. It's a little bit cheesier.
Like My Little Baby. Oh, you've warped out anyway.
Yeah, I have to warp out because I have to go to work and I still have to walk the doggos. So I'm going to get out of here, people. I will be back at 7 p.m. this evening to do a couple more hours of gameplay. If you'd care to join me, that would be amazing. But for the moment, I'm going to get out of here. So I'm going to wish everyone a very Moopsy day. And if everyone would join me on the count of 3 for a little stay awesome. 1, 2, 3. Stay awesome.